guys, and welcome to the Tuesday evening live stream. We are in the Collaborative Warfare save, or at least the Collaborative Warfare version of Kerbal Space Program, and we are working on this little baby here. This is my current turret profile, my current turret that I use at the moment. It's really good on the offense. It's really good at like protecting itself from missiles and such things like that, but I do believe it has at least one fatal flaw. If we come over to the Iroquois, which I just happen to have standing by, and switch its howitzers on, which again I just seem to happen to have selected, we should be able, if things want to work out for me, to shoot down here and maybe give this a little tap on the face. Oh wow, got to aim all the way down here. And let's see how it responds to a howitzer bullet. This should definitely have given it a bit of a kick. Perhaps we want to swap back. Here we go. Yeah, it's a pretty substantial amount of damage that happens to my my turret there. Not ideal, and definitely not what we want to be happening. Okay, thank you, Mr. Iroquois. So let's start thinking about what we can do to make that better. I've also noticed how incredibly warm it is today. Whew. I think the first thing we want to be thinking about is where we can put some form of armour. Now, what armour is going to work the best? I'm not entirely certain. I think we're going to use, if not the cubic octagonals, where's these little uprights here? I think these are going to be the winners for being able to attach stuff to. Hey ZTech, how you doing? Welcome to the stream where we are trying to attach bits of armor to this this turret that I have here. It is my current and best anti-air defense drone, but it is not oh, excuse me, but it is no good against a standard barrage of howitzers. Oh well, that's actually really caught in my throat. Let me just go and grab a water quick. So woefully unprepared for these things. I do apologise. Oh, that's much better. I'm not threatening to choke myself now. So I reckon we can maybe fit one of these panels on here. Now I'm not sure if we need to make it a big one or a small one, or just a panel should do, hopefully. Let's try and pull this up here. Now I don't think I like the amount of gaps that's got going on there, but we can't go too much higher because obviously the goalkeeper needs to, looking at your design, should make 3 layers of armor. So you reckon three of these layered back? That's what I was thinking of doing. That is definitely what I was thinking of doing. Alright, one of those and maybe one of those. Okay, brilliant, good shout. Can we attach more to this? Of course we can attach more to this. The question is, should we attach more to this? Perhaps a design such as this. I don't really like the way it cuts into the interceptors there. That's pretty nasty. That's going to cause some explosions at some point when people are coming to attack me, but that might not. Now I'm just not too happy about how this cannot fire forwards. Now I've got kind of the same problem that Agonarch's stuff has, where you could just kind of sneak up to the side of it and get a good hit on it. But it might be the thing we have to do. Perhaps we'll put some extra guns around the outside. Do you have a parts limit? No, but we have to be able to make it run when there's, I don't know, 4 of these on the go. Hey Alex, how are you doing? Yeah, as I say, there's no part limit. But there definitely is kind of a lag limit, if you will. We need to be able to keep it running when people are around. Should we just try this? Let's save it and get in and see what's going on. Just see if this has made any difference whatsoever. And if not, what we can do to correct that. I'm not overly hopeful. I've got a feeling that the explosion radius is probably going to just wipe out what we're doing. Let's have a look. Okay, right, here we go. Let us switch over to the Iroquois. and do the funny double weapon thing that needs to be done when you load in with your weapons already gone. And hopefully somewhere back here we should be able to put a good shot in. I don't like how far away like my actual reticule, this one down here, is from my craft to fire. But there we go, we've done a firing. We're going to zoom in on this one and watch it happen. I don't know, let's see what happens. Can we see the incoming round? It's over there somewhere. Well, that helped a lot more than last time. We blew up some explosives and stuff like that, some intercept missiles, but it did a lot better than last time. It did a lot better than last time. It's a bit wobbly, but oh, this is going to be a really short and boring. It's really going to be a really short and boring live stream if we've solved the entire issue just in this one go, because we appear to have. What are we up to? We are working on a design for collaborative warfare, because my turrets are sort of vulnerable to the attack form that I like to do a lot. So when we started collaborative warfare, we would kind of fly in with, yeah, deployable armor. That's a nice idea. Yeah, we'd kind of fly in with a jet engine and just kind of lay waste with missiles. Oh wow, how much damage did that do? That is an awful lot of damage. We'd lay waste with missiles, and then it didn't really matter how many layers of armor you had, because then you would just end up exploding. So the way we got around that was kind of a wall of bullets. If I revert the flight to launch, what we'll do is demonstrate that, I think, if we can. I'm 2 kilometers away. It should be okay. Your armor should not be connected to the firing device. So we need to like strut it off from out of here. Yeah, you might be right there. Because the heat will just get transferred down this way, and we can't put armor on top because this is where its wall of iron comes from. Let's do this. Team B. I'm sure there's no way this is going to go wrong. If we open that and fire a sidewinder, I've got to put this on guard mode. This would help. Missiles. Something like that. 3 kilometers. Turn it right down. Okay, so if I now fire my sidewinders, which should be nice and easy. Oh, we've got the no. Oh, this is nice. That's not so great, the way they just kind of fire into the side of the buildings. Not very good demonstration. I do apologise. I was going to show that the only way we could defend against missiles was going to be a hail of bullets, and that's why we couldn't put any armour on top, because of the bullet cover. But that gun kind of just pointed through anyway. Because these ones are for jet defence. Okay, let's get back to the space plane hangar. Let's figure out what we're going to do about this. Okay, so I kind of like the concentric rings of armor here. I like what's going on there. I think the problem is, as ZTech says, the fact that they're attached to the same thing that the weapons are attached to. So let's rip these off for now, and then think about how else we can deploy them. Now I'm seeing there's some space here, so maybe the way to do it is, if I can find the correct bits. Obviously, with all the bits we've now got in collaborative warfare, just trying to find anything is an absolute nightmare. Do I only have symmetry on like that? I would like a radial attachment, thank you. Something like this, I think. Does that look efficient? I think so. Alright, okay, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Let's put the structural panel on the end here. Ooh, like this one. People are not going to be able to get in and out of this craft, I've just noticed. It's not really the end of the world if they can't. We could always just send out another vehicle. That's something that I do quite often, especially now that I've got these almost free flight vehicles, the little tiny electric vehicles I've been using. I managed to get one of those bad boys all the way from the KSC out to, not Black Crags, Edithside. Like, it crossed waters, it did horrendous things. Can you put on radiators for heat? We will try, ZTech. This is something that I've been trying to take advantage of for a long, long time, but it always seems to go wrong somehow. Oh, wow. This is the first serious talking I've done for over a week. So my voice is really complaining about it. I didn't think it would be anywhere near this bad, but wow. We might only be able to go for something along an hour today. So well done you who got here early. You're going to be able to see the entire show. Now, do you reckon this will be able to fire through fine? I hope so. I do hope so. I don't think that's a big enough triangle, really. Let's try and pull this all the way down, something like this. Yeah, okay, that's a good start. That is a very good start. I am thinking of using, in fact, I like these panels. Where's not the 8x8s? They're just too big. These might also be a little bit oversized. Maybe we could go down to 75% size. It'll make things a little bit easier. Something like that. Yeah, that's more the size we're looking for. That's a 3 meter panel now, as opposed to the 4 or 2 meter panels that we had beforehand. Everything should be able to escape from under that. Oh yes, brilliant, perfect, and sweet. Hello another 3. Hello Logan. Hello Frederick. Hello all the new people that have joined in the past 3 or 4 minutes. It's okay, there was not a stream on Saturday. I was off at Swindon Comic Con, hobnobbing with people from Red Dwarf and Doctor Who and stuff. I wasn't really hobnobbing, I was just sat in the audience watching the Q&A, but you know, that kind of works, right? It's the equivalent. I got to hear some stuff. So radiators on my armor would be great if we can do that. Let's have a look. Because in here, but bearing in mind we are only on 1.0.5, so radiators don't quite work how you would expect them to. It's the same with like the ablators. So ablator only really takes away atmospheric heat. I don't know how they've managed to make the distinction in the code, but make that distinction they have. Why am I looking in? I'm looking in the wrong bit. I want utilities. I'm like scrolling through all these wings going, where's the radiators? Why can't I see the radiators? But of course, there we go. Oh, do you reckon we can do something like this? Is this something that now extends, or just will that just radiate for me at the top like that? I mean, if this is something that would work, then that would be unbelievably good. Should we try it? What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to push this back inside. Yeah, like that. I think that's our first layer. I don't like the way the goalkeeper can't really spot out. But we will make sure that it can resist attacks, and we will make sure that it can do everything we want it to do. Mainly turn back missiles. That is kind of one of the big things. We can't specialise so much in one area that we become lame in others. Just make sure that too. Yeah, no, that was definitely the size panel we wanted. This is the 4 meter panel shrunk down to 75% size to get what I believe to be a 3 meter panel, unless my maths is totally wrong. And as I am talking constantly whilst trying to do that maths, it's very likely that I've gone wrong somewhere. That is something that happens whilst I'm doing these things. Do I want to stand this up more, or do I like the fact that it is multi-angular? I think I might like the multi-angular. You forgot 3 layers of armor. I'm onto the 3 layers of armor. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them in. I kind of like the space, but I'm not sure if I like that much space. Let's try. Ooh, we take that away and then go a little bit less. Something like that. Hopefully this should be all good. Yeah. Okay. How do you call a countryside girl that can outrun her brothers? A virgin. Hey, I grew up in the country, man. Whoa. no, that's cool. That's funny. Do we? Oh, you know what? I've gone and completely messed that up, because what I actually wanted to do was do that so we could get a copy of this, and then you've always got your solar panels, not your solar panels, your radiator panels on there, and that was definitely something that I wanted to keep going. Definitely. Do you reckon we can get crisscross panels going like that? Ooh, I don't know. Kind of looks like something that would explode after a little while, right? Something that Agonite should be like, and then I tried 7 times to get it to reload. Because we do stupid things like glitching things in and out of each other. Like saying that, the way they're all kind of stacked on this I-beam probably is quite a glitchy way of doing it, because they're all going to share the same I-beam, right? We're just going to have to believe in the power of the radiator. Or rather, that's what we're here to test, right? Is the power of the radiator is strong enough. Let's try this. Let's just try this. We're gonna pop it out. We're gonna fire a howitzer at it. We're gonna see what happens. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You got your final grade today, another 3. I hope you did well. But, you know, if you didn't, it's not the end of the world. There are other ways. You're making a big mistake. You're connecting all your pieces of armor to the same support beam. Yeah, I was literally just coming to that conclusion, ZTech. And I'm wondering what we can do about it. Because obviously we need to stack things in a certain way. But let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. I think the thing that's going to happen is we're going to have explosions. We are going to have regular explosions in today's stream. Because obviously we're trying to protect against a certain type of attack. Namely, the type of attack that I seem to frequent quite often. Which is the move a tank in as close as you can and blast it with howitzers. This is quite a close approach. Let's put the brakes on and put it down. This is, of course, the configuration it will be sat in at the time. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It would have been nice if we had a way to get rid of the wheels completely, but that's okay. I'm going to put a small guard mode on. The thing is 2 kilometers away, so I'm going to turn this up to... Well, he is 2.8, so I'm going to turn this up to 2.5. So he won't attack my vehicle, but he will defend himself against missiles. Yeah, okay. Alright, I like that. Let's go over to the Iroquois. Hello, Podrian Wilski. Do I need to activate the radiators? This is a good question. I still don't know how radiators work, and someone has blipped me. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this in Steam, so I can't see the thing that people send me. It just makes a noise instead, which is strange because, like, I turned all my noises off on Steam. How did that make a noise? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Okay, so the radiators didn't appear to need any sort of activation. I clicked on them a lot and right-clicked and nothing seemed to actually work. So I'm going to put this on Team B. We've got our howitzers selected. Let's come back and just fire a volley, see what happens. I've got a feeling this might be a little bit too compact and the heat is going to spread around weirdly, but we'll see. Okay, that looks like a hit. That's a firing as well. Okay, zoom in. We should be able to see the rounds coming in somewhere over this sort of direction. Here they come. So I saw some resist. Oh yes, guys. So we lost one back here. Did we lose one back here? Yeah, look. There we go. We've got a radiator that's fallen down. Ah, that is just so good. So good. Should we try another shot? Should we try another shot? Let's see how well we can do with this. I mean, if it just lost one radiator. So as ZTech has pointed out, we do need to attach them to separate areas so that they are not sharing the same inner heat core. So I'm going to fire one, and then we're going to fire a second one, and then I will move in closer. There's been a lot of chat, which I will get back to as soon as we figure out what has happened here. So that first one looked like it missed. That was unfortunate, actually. That was very unfortunate. I have an E or 2 from everything except for chemistry, history. Oh, not terrible grades, my friend. Not terrible grades. Anyone seen anything hit? Was I such a terrible shot that time? I think I might have been such a terrible shot. We need to put the Iroquois somewhere safer. Not somewhere a bit easier to shoot from. And Joe Burr works for Penguin. Well, welcome, glorious ally. Obviously, we are all working together here. Us Arctic creatures. I don't know. Okay, let's try that again. So it's saying it's a good shot. Let's let that fire. And when it settles down again, we'll try again. So Joshua, Joe Bear, and Hammer. I hope I said your names correctly. Ooh, so the right shot at the right angle will definitely finish me off here. Did you guys see that? No weapon. Oh, look at that. It got right in there and blew that bit up. So I sense a design flaw. Do you guys sense a design flaw? Well, if those guys have gone, that's it really, isn't it? That said, look, so this is a probe core in the bottom here. We could attach another weapon manager to it, so if it gets to this state, it could continue firing. I mean, obviously this is no good, but is it still attached to these missiles here? Yeah, I mean, I think there is a last desperate stand in this machine if it still had the weapon manager. Would definitely have one. Okay, let's try it from the underside here. Let's try that again. So there appeared to have been a weak spot. There appeared to have been a weak spot. We will see what we can try and do about that. The weapon manager right the way at the end again. Someone is messaging me. Okay, that's that taken care of. Right. We are going to try and figure out how we can separate the heating from all these. So let's take this one off and this one off and this one off. Okay, so we're going to have 3 different depths of piping, tubing, structural support here. So what are we going to do? Obviously the short and the long seem to be a good option. If we can get the radial back on, I will do so. Right there. Perfect. And we can pull this up, and so we'll have a slightly spirally design. How does that strike? Yeah, okay, I know how this is going to work. I think I know this is how this is going to work. We're gonna try and make it work well. William Napier, the Napier clan is strong. Yes, this does look mean, doesn't it? I was kind of hoping to go for a mean look, but still being well defended. That well defended bit is what we are mainly going for here, because I have, like in Kerbal Collaborative Warfare, a certain technique that I use to get in close and destroy stuff with. Make it into a snail. We need to have a way pointing out. Also, Boris and ZTech, I have mod lists for you guys for Secret Project Alpha. Well, I have a link for you guys. I will get a Patreon post up after this. If you can remind me last thing, I will try. I was having troubles making the post today, else it would have been up. But yeah, things are moving on. Still having trouble finding a host, but that shouldn't be too difficult. That shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, let's move this in like this. So what I think we should be able to do, if we can get this right, is possibly point these panels sideways. No, that's swinging them sideways, like this. That's not quite the angle I want. Let's use the rotation tool and make this what I want. But something like that, yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, it's not great, is it? It's not great. Let's turn this off and try and make it point in a pretty badass direction, making it look a bit better. So I don't like the way things are touching. We'll have to try and figure something out about that. So let's move that up there. It's a very off-kilter thing. I think it's because I'm trying to attach it to an off-kilter post as well. Let's try it up here. So that's like almost 2 impenetrable layers of armor so far. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a shame that like these turrets take so much work to get right, and yet are only a couple of seconds of video on the end as we're like, oh, and this comes out here. Call it fire flower. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. What I might want to do, though, is to turn that this way. Yeah, maybe like this. Maybe like this. Did I grab the right bit? Did. Good. Okay. Yes. I think. I think this is good. It's going to have to do the one we want it to do. Just trying to get everything pointed in the right direction is, of course, very important, but also a bit awkward. It's not quite as easy as it was for that first panel where we're just like, slam it down, it's all in place, done, boom. Okay, there is, of course, something very important that we've forgotten to do here. Something very important. If we don't do it, dear leader will literally have my head, and we can't do that. There we go. Ah, glories. Glories. Okay, there should be one more peg for us to attach stuff to, which is, in fact, you can see it right there. That's the one we want. If I start off with an attachment like, oh, I don't know, like that, and then we'll start swinging it around and figuring stuff out. Yeah, like that. And then hopefully if this just works. Yes, it does just work, indeed. I'm not sure about those inner layers, but it looks cool. It looks pretty cool. Okay, let's try that. Save it and launch. Can we have a test? Do solar panels... Oh, do solar panels stop missiles? We'll give that a go. Hey, Raptor, how you doing? Welcome to the amazement that is Kerbal Collaborative Warfare streams. Lies to leader. We do not discriminate against speech impediments here. Have I played any Stalker? I think I did a while ago and I decided I didn't really like it. Can't remember why though. I'm afraid I cannot remember why. Okay, there we go. Howitzers. Are you ready? Receiving armor. Are you ready? Alright, let's get this right. Very, very carefully. It takes a while to get these shots lined up. There we go, there. Will the Golden Keeper even work like that? I think it does. We have just done a test. If this survives, we'll launch a missile or two and see what happens. Here we go. Oh. I apologise about the shoddy aiming of pilots. We will endeavour to do better. I believe the goalkeeper will work. We did a little test a little earlier where we fired some missiles at it, and the goalkeeper actually did fire through the armour, which I thought was a little bit cheaty, but you know, I believe we call it OP nowadays, don't we? Not cheaty, a little OP. I'm just going to fire 2 rounds. I mean, it takes an entire round of reload time for this one to come in. Okay. Oh, that looked pretty decisive, actually. Oh, look! No! Oh, we're doing alright. Are we doing alright? No, look at that. It didn't actually catch anything. I mean, it's not even still operational. What happened to the weapon manager on the bottom? That got blown away as well. I think... Yeah, by the way, the Russians invented that slopes bounce armor shells better. Yeah, I'm not sure if these will bounce stuff. We'll try that. In fact, revert space plane hangar. Let's try a great big build that tests exactly just that. What we'll do is we will scrap this brand new one. We want to be facing that way, so let's put I don't know what's a good sloped face on it. Let's one of these. Yeah, that's not quite what I was after, but it will do. Okay, taking all parts into consideration. Where is that multi-way thing? It should be in here somewhere, right? That thing that no one ever uses. This one. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build a massive wedge. I'm not sure how, but we will make it work. We'll put one of these on the bottom here, and then we'll build a flat base coming out. Is that too tall? That's too tall. That's far too tall. Let's try something more. There we go, that's appropriate. That is appropriate. Okay, let's get down and find some panels. I want probably these like massive panels, right? Yes, exactly those massive panels. Maybe a couple of them. Let's just realign that. Make sure everything is straight on. Okay. I doubt that BD's armory calculates those things. Yes, but we do also get ricochets from the ground. This is why I gave it a little bit more credence than maybe you guys did, because I have watched many a round ricochet off. But that's probably because the ground can't take any heat damage. But we will try. Does that look about a good sort of slope? That looks like a slope for me. And then something similar like that. That'll do. It'll do, won't it? It's just a test. Actually want to do that on the mirror. Yes. Of course we want it on the mirror. Why would we not want it on the mirror? Okay, crazy testing time. It doesn't have a name, but let's launch it. Watching CSI Brutal Murder. Well, that's pretty much what this is, right? The grenade is going too fast. You need a bigger separation for physics to catch up. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I mean, like, literally, it's going to be a single shot win here, right? Iroquois, if you could, please, I need use of your howitzers. I'm even tempted just to go park it on the end of the driveway. Driveway? Yeah, you know, the thing that runs up to my building, the driveway. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Let's see what we can get. I've got a feeling we're going to just overshoot anyway. But I will try. There's one of those. And again. Oh! A what? Alright, let's move the Iroquois. We're going to go for a nice easy shot. We don't need to make this awkward. Yeah, so Alex, you're saying we should use radiator panels. I've actually put radiator panels at the top of all my panels to vent some heat. Unfortunately, it's an instantaneous passing on of the heat, so what you need to do is just try and dissipate it as quick as possible, but there's only a sort of an upper amount that your parts can take, which is about... I can't remember exactly. It's the impact of 2.5 kilometers per second. So yeah, we'll try it. Test platform 1: Hellfire, Sidewinder, Maverick, and 1 Aram. We could try that. Experiment inconclusive. I agree, ZTech. Also, ZTech, I have noticed that your subsidiary program on the Patreon server has picked up a bit of a maybe a spam virus. You might want to look into that. Ablative armor, indeed. So I was wondering about the actual ablative like heat shields. You know, the ones you put on the bottom of your capsules. Unfortunately, they're nowhere near as good as you would think they are. It turns out that atmospheric heat and part heat are two separate things. It appears to be, anyway. I've not tested that in whatever version we're in now, the 1.0.5. I will definitely have to check that, because unfortunately we're not in 1.1 yet for collaborative warfare. We have just upgraded. So Twitchy, did you like the atmosphere of the Stalker games? I think that might have been what I didn't like about it. But as I say, I think I only played it once, so I can't really trust my judgments of it. Every part only takes one hit. I think that might actually be the way anyway. Oh wait. If we have like super sacrificial stuff that just blows up instantly, maybe that would take it. Can I explain? My mailbox on the Patreon server is full of ZTech spam. Tape is an artsy. Anyone that disagrees is obviously in collaboration with him and should be taken in as a fascist. I can't get up. Wait. I'm in a heli tank. What am I doing? I'm like, oh, I'll just drive around this thing. You can all see how bad I am at flying this thing now. Let's put the brakes on. Okay, we need to come up to about here, right? We could just go over that way. I'd be a happy bunny. Oh, bad controls. Like I said, you can all see how bad I am at this now. Far too much. Far too much. I mean, I flew this over here, okay, but the landing was more than a little bit sketchy. I'm much better at dodging missiles in helicopters than I am actually trying to make a graceful landing, which is ridiculous if you think about it. It's ridiculous when I think about it, anyway. Oh no! Come on! I've lost my aerodynamic stability. I'm not sure why. Oh man, we're actually going to write this thing off, aren't we? I'm not normally trying to make such precision landings either. I mean, runways, they're quite small really when you think about it. Ablators don't even work against engine heat. Yeah, okay. We will definitely try the everything is a radiator panel route at some point. Okay, I'm actually coming in for a semi-decent landing, which shocks me. Both shocks and appalls. Just keep our face down, everything should be alright, right? Come on, man, you can do it. You can do it. Just a little less power. It's all about balancing that throttle, which is quite awkward for me, especially on a day as hot as today. How is everyone else's weather going? It is scorchingly hot here in the UK, which probably means it's about 24 degrees, something like that. Because we don't deal with the heat very well over here, because we expect like coldness. Someone is telling me that solar panels will not provide any protection, which of course we're going to try anyway, because you know we try these things. Okay, stop, please. Oh, I've lost my. There we go. Don't you just love it when you get locked in camera mode? Oh look, I could launch a cruise missile at it and see how well the armor holds up. Where am I from? I am currently from Berkshire in South England, UK, still in Europe right now. I hope we stay that way. Oh my gosh, so many people, so many sillies. West coast of Canada is really hot. Wow, yeah, that's nice actually. Like Canada doesn't get much hot weather. Currently 24.9. Yeah, called it. I knew it was about that sort of degree. Like as soon as it gets past 22, we all start complaining. We all start complaining. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try and shoot this. I'm sorry it took so long, but we should be able to do it now, hopefully. Oh no! Come on! Don't give me that. We need to be able to shoot this in the face like that. If we could do it twice, I will be grateful. So, kind of. No, no, it blew up everything that was important. Oh, I'm the only person with a mailbox on the server, so all the mail goes to me. Okay. I suppose that's alright. It's been 29 to 32 degrees where Shane is. Wow, that is ridiculous. Kuwait is like 75 degrees. Do you have that in centigrade, please? I don't do Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. I know I should learn to convert, especially as like so many of the people that follow me use Fahrenheit. I can't make that conversion. I don't even know where 0 is. It's somewhere about 15, right? Okay, where are the radiator panels? This is something I want to check out. Oh wow, and those are the large ones? Seriously, large? This is going to take a while. Anyone know any good placing radiator stories while we're doing this? We can spread them out a little bit. Yeah, if we could do loads of these, that'd be good. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. So I'm going to try and place them out like this. I don't need to be super neat, do I? I just need to be able to cover what we see. I mean, if nothing else, if this doesn't shift the heat, I should imagine it's kind of like a single sacrificial layer. 28.8 degrees. Oh, wow. That is hot. That is hot. Hey, Warduck, how you doing? We're all comparing temperatures because obviously it's a warm day in England, so we've all got to complain about it and and stuff. Does that look good? Does that look good? I'm not convinced that's brilliant, but we will go with it. And then if we'd steal this and put it there, yeah, that'll catch a bullet, right? That'll catch a bullet. Let's just see what happens with it. And then we'll replace it with I don't know, some other stuff and see what happens. I'm not even sure what we can imagine will happen here. X. I just like blowing some random stuff up and like claiming it to be science. You know, that's kind of good, right? Making them buffer outwards in a V pattern. If sloped armor is a bust, how about spaced armor? So like we would have this one and then another layer up higher. So we were literally just testing that, and yes, that looks like the best type of armor we can do so far. Here in Virginia it's 26 degrees C. It is a very, very warm day. How do you say who is not a native English from a crowd of 10 people speaking English? The only non-native speaker will speak it properly. True say. True say. Everyone else is steeped in like personal idiom and like all the different crazy things that makes up language. To be fair, it's why English language is an evolving language as opposed to just like Latin or French, like dead languages. I know French does evolve, but it's one of the few languages in the world that prescribe what you're supposed to say. So like in English, the dictionary listens to what we say and then writes down what it is we're saying, or at least that is in theory how it's supposed to work. Fire. But France has a college of language, or, you know, I can't remember exactly how it's said. Ooh. Oh. So that whole single hit sacrificial thing. Yeah, the Academy. That's the one, Warduck. Thank you. But they have to be connected to another and not a central part. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's fire some more of these. Let's fire some more. Like, it worked for now, but how much of a beating can it take? So I launched, what, 7 of these at Tape's vehicle. Let's see what happens if I just keep going. If I can get a good shot on it, I will do so. Come on. You can do it, Mr. Iroquois. There, 2. It doesn't look great, does it? I'm not sold on it being the best shot. We'll have to see. Ooh, that's a shower of parts. That is a shower of parts. Okay, so that's the bit underneath that it was all attached to broke off. I'm not sure how we would deal with that. More parts equals more protection. Straight up, that is the way it's going to be. Play Hearts of Iron 4. Is that a sort of a World War tank sim? Because that's not my favourite. It has to be said. That is not my favourite. I'm out of... Hold on 1 second. I'm out of liquids. There we go. I brought a bottle with me. This should be better this time. The best defensive offense, and I could not agree with you more, Warduck. The problem is when we have someone sat behind stuff. So there is no way for the AI to attack. Shall we test something? Shall we test something? I'm going to test something. We're going to go back to the space plane hangar. We're going to launch an Iroquois, but we're going to do a small little change to it. Marab, the thing that you just suggested is almost exactly what I'm going to test out now. So I'm going to get the Iroquois and then I'm going to put an AI pilot on there. Oh, incidentally, did anyone know what I did wrong last time with the AI pilot when I put the Vengeance down and it didn't start its engines up? Because I was fairly sure I'd left everything as far to go as it could possibly be, and it didn't take off and destroy stuff. And I'm not sure what I did wrong there. If anybody knows, let me know. Answers on a postcard. Well, no, not answers on a postcard. Answers in the comment section would be great. Missile guidance. It's going to take me forever to find this now. I'm sorry. I don't really know the layout very well, which is silly because the amount of time I've spent staring at this. 50 cal. Soft spotlights. No, I was fairly sure it was near the beginning. There we go. Okay, let's pop this. I don't want to block the hatch entrance. Let's go there. Let's try that. All right, and we're going to launch it on. Oh well. The KSC Island Airstrip. Boom. Go. No, KSC Island Airstrip. Go. I can't say I've ever played Hearts of Iron. People are asking if I can speak any other language. No, but I have tried my best to figure out how to ask people if they speak English in as many languages as possible. Which I know is in no way makes up for it. But yeah, I thought that better than just being your basic Englishman walking in, English. So yeah. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying in all the different languages I claim to be able to say that in. Standby on, activate pilot on, default altitude, I don't know, about there, minimum altitude about there. We'll leave all that like that, okay? We'll put it on Team B, and we'll pop a small guard mode on. Should we just fly Vengeance over the top of it and see what happens in Team A? Okay, that's all good. Let's go to the Space Center. You can speak Russian and German. That's good work, man. It's good work. It's many more languages than I can speak. I don't think I even know a single Russian word. No, ruble. That's about it. No, I don't know any. Multi-level ablative armor. The parent radiator panel has to be protected by its child panel and so on. Ah, I see. So we stack them up, right? We have like a large one and then two mediums and a couple of small ones on that. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. I am looking for the runway. If anybody spots it, give a shout. I probably won't hear until after you see it. Round KSC runway. There we go. Woo! And we will take the Vengeance, I believe. I'm not even sure if I put the Vengeance in this save, actually. Because obviously where we have transferred across, I lost a lot of the stuff. Yes, Twitchy, you do. Vodka. Yeah, vodka. I drink vodka. No, we don't need this many weaponry on here. We're not going for that. Okay, this looks pretty good. Pretty good. Is this not... I'm sure I made this a Bombay. So this is a potential dolphin drive for those that remembered the dolphin drives. If all I had to do was break a few connections, there's a strut in here somewhere that connects this back bit to the middle plane. If I took that away, we would start getting the tail wobble that we had last time. Save go. I didn't want to save it, man. Layers, good for warmth, fun in bed. Oh, come on, Mr. Loading Screen. I am bored of waiting for you. Okay, we're just going to pump it up. Can anyone remember what I did on the other guy? I did turn on B, didn't I? I'm fairly sure. Fairly sure. Okay, we want to turn those off. Thank you. I didn't just toggle my air intakes when I did that as well. This Vengeance is technically a space plane. It's just not a very good one. Because I can't make space planes, guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I think my main problem is, I remember, like, before rapiers were a thing, so I'm constantly trying to do, like, this extra engine business. Whereas if I just, like, gave in and did the same engine for both jobs. Oh, no, come on. Bring it round. Let's have a bit of SAS in command, shall we? Let's throttle down because I know this thing will rip itself apart if we don't. Which is a shame. We're getting some altitude quickly though. It's mainly to do with the shape of the plane. You see how the nose kind of points down a bit, so anytime I'm looking at my prograde, I'm actually kind of nosing up a little bit more than is like immediately apparent. Okay, I think we're doing okay. Let's see what's going on. The main reason why some people say Brits are dumb is because they can speak only one language, and most two-people language speak their language and English. Yeah, I will agree with that. Alright, bye-bye, Boris. It was amazing to see you, and glories. Americans are the dumb ones. I think the American and English are equally dumb, just in separate ways. Did anyone watch Super Prison? No. Did anyone watch The Beam getting deployed? Hey, Chaotic Rifle, welcome. How do people feel about inflatable space modules? I think it's great. I really do think that's great. Okay, 25 kilometers away. We've got a lot of camera wobble on here. I did not notice that. I hate camera wobble. I really do. Look, you, go away. I don't mind the internal ones or anything like... Oh, excuse me. Or anything like that. It's this external camera wobble. Because, like, when I'm recording and then, like, I pick up... Like, I'll do a time-lapse or something. The thing will just shake around like you wouldn't believe. Rapiers are good for inter-atmosphere, but crap for actual space, yeah. Can you thrust vector or place small rocket engines on the nose to force maneuverability? I could probably put small RCS on the nose for maneuverability. Probably. I love this little cockpit here. It looks like a little dopey dog of some description. Especially when you start adding like extra bits on. It's like, I don't know. It looks cool. It looks cool. We're not going very fast though, are we? We should probably pick that up. Mainly I didn't want to blow up my craft as I flew too fast past it. Americans have guns for life. Well, who doesn't? Well, I don't, I suppose. Okay, a little sip of a cola type beverage to keep me going. Caffeine, that's what it's all about. And in this hot weather I can't drink as much tea as I would normally drink, so I have to apologise. Do I watch Nerdist? Yeah, 'cause science. Straight I do. Nothing wrong with a Nerdist. I hope that answered the question. Sucks to be a gun owner in Britain. Yeah, no, it does. And there's also quite a lot of disdain for gun owners in Britain. I'm sorry to say this, I'm probably one of them. Like we've become a culture of who needs guns. If you want to learn a lot of languages in a short period of time, you should learn Serbian, because there are another 3 languages that are almost the same. Okay. I'm American, but I don't own a gun, though I have used one and know that... Okay, so this is possibly somewhere where, like, I feel we miss out. Because, like, as a, you know, British citizen, the most powerful thing I've fired is, like, some ridiculous air gun, right? I don't think I've ever fired anything legally that has gunpowder behind the charge. You know, I fired some rockets and stuff. Okay, let's see what happens with this quadcopter when we come in for an attack run. Now, he should be on Team B, right? At any point soon, he should start taking off. The test sub there. We should try and drop some stuff on that test sub, see if anything blows up. He does not appear to be taking off. Put him on standby. I activated stuff. No, not this, not this. Oh, no. Let's not go through all of that. Let's try like this. Does this do anything? Standby on. I've got guard mode on. Okay, that's better. Oh no. If we could get back to vengeance, I would be happy, bunny. Okay, what's going on down there? Oh, that's all right. We can just cruise away from this stuff. Leave me alone. Alright, maybe we can't. But, the Rockwish just threw itself apart. Okay. So I'm not very good with this AI pilot business. Obviously, we need to try and figure out what's going on. If the British had guns, the Spice Girl movie would never have happened. Yeah, okay, I believe you there. You probably need more reaction wheels to make it level out faster, you think? And have a probe core facing up. Okay, well, is this our new thing? We're going to make a... Oh, we know it's designed for use with planes. We've got to see what we can make it do. Surely. Yeah, we've got to make all the mistakes here so that when we actually come around to doing the actual collaborative warfare turn, it doesn't get too much worse. I'm just trying to think what sort of design we could do. Let's go for a new one. Let's go for new. Let us. I mean, the Iroquois is quite a sexy little beast, really, if we think about it. Where is it? Scroll up and through, and we've got some weird camera motion on the go, but that's all good. Okay, what can we strip down for the protective version? That, and so these engine mounts, we could put some command reaction wheels underneath here. I'm not sure if that's the best plan, but it looks pretty good. Oh wow, I didn't expect that to do that. I just straight up didn't expect that. And he's doing it on both sides. Oh man, why not? Hey, why not? Maybe we can make it look a little bit sexier though. Let's try and push this in. So, yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. And we'll do the same on this side. We'll just pop it in. Let's put out just the tiniest bit more. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I really don't think it will work the way we want it to, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's redeploy. Okay, defense. Did I spell that right? Probably not. Who knows? And man, camera's being a little bit weird. I think we might be zoomed in too much. We need to find the actual AI pilot, which I believe is on the second page. Huh? Okay. This is going a bit weird. It's all going a bit weird, but it's alright. I can deal with weird. We know each other. It's fine. Default altitude high. That high. Steering factor. Yeah, max speed. I like. Good luck getting above 150, maybe. Okay, let's re-put this KFC Island airstrip. I don't know whether this is going to recall. Yes, it is. Yay. Okay, awesome. Oh, your science lesson today was about nukes? Great. You should just make plane drones. Well, as in like meow planes, maybe. Upward facing Procore. Callum, you are the genius. I forgot. Hey Hank Blob, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are just passing an hour into the stream now. I'm not sure how long we're going to be going for. Tuesdays are always a little bit weird. Not quite as pumped as I am on a Saturday. Still fairly pumped. Still fairly pumped. Okay, so with that, let's put the start. Okay, do you think that will do it? Might do it. Might do it. Team B. In fact, let's get it here. Guard mode. Sure. Do 10 kilometers. Maximum view range. Might work. Might not. what we want is it to fire these as quick as possible, because I know this throws off the flying quite well. Can you rig planes with nukes so if they blow up a target it gets blown up anyway? No. So what you need to do with the nukes is they need to be fired before they will actually trigger. So yeah, unfortunately not. Rushlil Patel, I will go as a name. Welcome. Upwards facing probe core. Well, I forgot to do that, but we're going to do a vengeance test anyway. Would that actually? All right, let's try it. Where's the Stay Putnik? Because that's obviously the one we want to use, right? It won't radially attach. Ha! I know how to fix that. So there's a cubic octagonal strut straight up in the middle. Straight up, bruv. And we are going to put the probe down, that one right there. Now this is the bit I always get wrong, because obviously it's facing that way. So let's use this rotate tool, because that's better than trying to press the button and get it in the wrong direction, right? That should hopefully do it. Hopefully. There are many ways this could go wrong. Okay, we'll save this here. No, we're not. We're going to put it out. The KSC Island airstrip. Let's do it. Let's do it. So now we're trying to do flying tanks that will defend themselves against planes that come in. We can get back to the armor. We can definitely get back to the armor. Why would I want to put a parachute on top of the probe core? It will just deploy it at a funny moment because it's going to be controlled by an AI. Okay, let's try and make this right. This work. Do that. We'll go control from here, but that might change as things go on. Let's pop those out. Team B, guard menu. Blop, blop. Blop. Okay, back to the Space Center. Then we'll get a vengeance out. Bye-bye, Hank Blob. Thank you for dropping in. It was great fun. Thank you very much for your luck. May you have good, best of luck in whatever it is you choose to do for the rest of your day. Okay, what have we got going here? Where is he? Vengeance. Or do we want to just do a Swift? Let's just do a Swift. It should be a nice quick flight then, hopefully. If it's still the plane, I think it is. It may have been tweaked slightly a few times in the intervening time, and it does have a guard menu on it. Good. Not a guard menu, You can shoot a falling nuke out of the sky and often only destroy half a turret. Ooh. It's interesting. Oh yeah, look at this little thing. This was my attempt to get something off the ground before a missile closed in. I mean, look at how much speed it picks up. In fact, this is pretty cool. What's flying it? Does anyone see the probe core? Because obviously, like, this is a cockpit, but I don't see. Let's see where the probe core. Oh, revert that flight to launch, shall we? Small nukes are more dangerous because they're smaller to hit. I can definitely go with that being a thing. I'm really not sure where I put the probe core on this body. Also, if this is going to be a thing, then oh my, this engine is going to have to get tweaked, or at least like taken into the body shape a little bit more. Maybe that's why it never worked. Why it never got deployed. It just kept on blowing itself up. Okay, right, here we go. We should be able to get over there pretty damn quick. PDQ. Give me. System is armed. There we go. The Iroquois defense. Let's see what happens when we get over there. We are building speed like you would not believe. I feel like it could use canards. You might be right. You might be right. Let's try and nose down a bit. We want a surface speed, yeah. Not quite at the speed where we're going to blow stuff up yet, though. Man, 6,500 meters per second. Let's bring this down a little bit. I feel that we've got a bit of a wobble on the go, and that's not what we want, right? Oh man, trying to control this is a little awkward. Come on to precision controls, slowing myself down. In fact, I'm going to just cut the engine here. Did I put any of these on? I did not put any what's-its on. And is the Iroquois defense already explosions? It has already explosioned. Man, those missiles just can't even touch me. Can't even touch me. So we've got some defense probes still going. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let's see what happens if we're just like air brake in the sky and turn around. Let's go and have a look. This plane is ridiculous, actually. So yet to see combat. This one is yet to see combat. I might try it next time. It's just so small, so quick, so light. This is probably something that would take off quite well into a space plane. I mean, if I now go guard mode, do your thing. That's interesting. Gotta say, very interesting, actually. I bet this would work incredibly well as like some sort of strike drone going towards Akenarch's place. I mean, could you imagine this being the front of a craft? Then we'll have like more of a craft behind it that will take this bit out, and then this just kind of drops off and becomes an attack drone. I could see that working. I could see that working. Okay, what's gonna happen if I just kind of drift in like this? It's a badass little plane, isn't it? It's quite bad at shooting stuff, though. Let's just keep turning and seeing what happens. Let's just keep seeing what happens. Okay, so the Iroquois was no good the way it was. Let's try revert to launch. It looks amazing without anything on it. What, my little put thing? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let us go here, and somewhere over here I should be able to get to this. I want to switch to the reason. Underwing fighters from heavy bombers, yeah. You should try a defense probe against. Oh man, you have just had the best idea. Just had the best idea. What I was going to do was try and like set this up to a forward facing bit, but let's recover this. Let's recover this vessel. But yeah, definitely underwing fighters from a heavy bomber. You know, 2 of those detached down. You leave your heavy bomber doing circles on the AI plant, and then those things fly in with the... Ooh, maybe we should do that. Charlie's in the room with me, but he's asleep and keeps talking in his sleep. So if you hear him, I apologise. My girlfriend's off doing youth club. She does like climbing and stuff with disadvantaged youths in the area, because you know that's the thing. You don't have to fly there. You can just switch off standby mode and it will take off. Yeah, no, it could. That would make a lot of sense actually. But what I want to do now is replace this with... Where did we do it? Was it this? Okay, so we're going to drop this at the island airstrip. And when we drop that down, we'll go back. We'll get maybe the Vengeance, and we'll go in and make a good attack. Because the Swift... Oh no, we'll try the Swift. We'll try the Swift. I should be able to... It definitely looks and functions better than Penguin's Air Force. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, Penguin has pretty formidable craft, actually. I think so, anyway. think so. So, I mean, yeah, this. Okay. Team B. No, we'll leave this on Team A, and we'll guard mode it. Scan interval of 2, because that's what I do, and pull this out like this. Okay, this looks good. Back to the space center. A soft spot for the disadvantage explains why she's slumming it. You might have nailed the head on the nailed it right there. Hit the nail on the head. That's the word I was looking for. Cheers. It's always nice to know that my friends are behind me. You know. What are we looking for here? We are looking for the runway. Okay. And then we're going to swap this out for the Swift. 2 underwing helicopters or heavy tanks. Yeah, maybe that could be good. That could be good. Vengeance. No, Swift. Swift was what we were going to do. We were just going to go see what we could do with this tiny little thing. Like, if we can take... It worked a second ago. Why wouldn't it do that now? We just killed everybody. Is this the thing? Like, there's no one around to do stuff. I'm pretty sure this launched a second ago without having to put someone inside it. You guys saw that, right? That was actually a thing that happened. I was fairly sure. I was fairly sure. Oh wow, these loading screens, they're always a thing. And I'm just kind of sat there staring at a blank screen going, I should say something, but I'm not sure what to say because it's a blank screen. So I end up speaking about the... Could you imagine orbital strike tank? No. Do I prefer tea with or without? With milk. Always with milk. Why? Tea without milk is just empty and soulless. Empty and soulless. Right, we want to go... there, right? Ooh, that's quite a bit of pitch it's got to it there. That's all good though. Pull that up, and there we go, flying like a beaut. So we want to Team A guard mode, something like that, something like that, something like that. We will launch some missiles at some point, but we are going fast. Let's drop this down to half engine power thing because this wobble. Ooh, this wobble. Could do without that. Bye-bye, another 3. Rocket goes up, tank column comes down. Yeah, we could do that. There must be a way of putting something like the Iroquois on the end of a rocket, right? There's no way that's not a thing. What engine did I put on this? It's the Whiplash. We could probably do better than the Whiplash, right? I tell you what, I haven't put any stuff on this yet. The countermeasures and such forth. Am I on the wrong team? Am I supposed to be on Team B? If we fly past and it doesn't do anything at me, then we will swap teams again. I really thought that was gonna... Team A, Team B. Okay, we're gonna turn away and come back. Maybe make a quick save. That might be something that I always keep forgetting to do. Full throttle, go. Let's get some speed up. We're not really burning all that much fuel either. You could strap 3 tanks around a girder and put the whole thing in a fairing. Could do. Could do. You guys like the plane, do? It's definitely missing a few things. There are a few things that it's missing. Countermeasures against missiles. And, like, this engine's too big. I keep smashing it on the floor when I'm trying to take off. So we could do something about that as well. This experiment is bad. You're holding back. Am I? Well, mainly. I mean, I do. I mean, could you imagine if I unleashed the full fury? Could you imagine? 8.1. I'm going to change to Team B. Oh, it launched something. At 10 kilometers out, it launched something. We'll quite what I was hoping for, but okay, right, let's turn, see what happens. I need my surface, thank you. Weapon list, sidewinders. Let's get somewhere close enough to shoot. I'm a little confused about, like, it's fired something, but that's not gone anywhere. Okay, are things going to explode? Sort of. Let's put them on missile defense. I kind of feel like I could make a small turn now and all these missiles would miss me. Like this, but watch. Oh, this is great. Okay, well, I'm loving the tiny jet fighting. This is how you do it. I'm not sure how I could actually... Ooh. There's like some weapons and stuff being fired at me. Okay, let's set this to vessel. Maybe when we turn around... I need some hellfires on here, not some sidewinders, right? That's what's wrong here. It's not launching missiles because it's the wrong type of missiles. But this is a way of getting things launched, right? I mean, look at all the missiles that are coming out of it. Am I at full pelt? My engines are at full pelt. I don't appear to be doing anything. Whoops. Small drop tanks would do this a wonder. Yeah. The Nazis are going to hold back. You can move the wings back and add canards. Yeah. Pull 70G in a turn. Alright, well, let's revert flight to the space plane. Now, let's have a look at this tiny plane, because I actually really like the idea of this tiny plane, okay? Like, this is obviously the ground defense version. So what we'll do is we'll call this GD, ground defense. Okay, we'll save that. And then we want ground attack. Okay, let's save that. We're not going to keep it like this, but we're going to take these away. So we at least want hellfires on the outside. Okay, there's no way we don't want hellfires on the outside. They're small, they're maneuverable, they're the sort of thing we can get in real close and just drop one and be like, lols. There should also be, where's those guided bombs? How big are they? Nuclear bomb. Genie nuclear missile, how big? Should we try it? Let's try it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen, eh? Let's. I know that. This looks tasty. Something like this. Oh, it's too far out. Too far out. Can we do that? Okay. Let's call up this, and this, because we want to move these back a bit. Which also means we want to move probably these back just the smallest amount. Okay. And yes, we need something on the front. We definitely need something on the front. Canards, I believe people have been recommended. Advanced canard. Let's have it with this on though, please. Could be made sexier. Could be made sexier. Let's try putting it up like so. And then angling it different, like not quite like that, something more like this. Hey thou, taking my camera like that. What's that? Something like that. Oh, too far. Look, see how far forward that is. I don't like it. There are many reasons to not like it. Let's try turning it. There. That's what we want, really, isn't it? It's that one. Okay. Save. Launch. Still need some AA defense. Of course it does. Taper started defending bases with planes. Good. Like we need to start a bit of like air attacking and stuff. A Luigi mustache. Here's a Luigi. Fire that. Let's see what happens. Does it just take 2 little nuclear missiles? Team B. Let's see everything try and have a go at me on the way out. The Iroquois is going to have a go at me on the way out. In fact, I don't think the Iroquois has its guard mode set up. We're not at full throttle. There we go. We're now at full throttle. Okay, let's see how well this takes off. Hey, actually... I mean, you know, it is literally just a wing and some jet and a jet engine, so there's not much for it to go wrong. But this is pretty cool. Okay, so I've targeted that. We've got a nuclear missile. I mean, what can go wrong? ZTech, what I'm actually going to do is give you a Dropbox download, but shh, I shouldn't be distributing mods like that. Because some of the mods are just from all over the spot. But the ones that you will be playing with is literally Infernal Robotics. Because I want to keep it simple. I don't want like overly complex mods that people can't relate to. But you know, things that spin, people can relate to that. Or so I think anyway. And then it'll mainly be stock parts. And of course, playing on the dark multiplayer servers, it means we're going to have to be dealing with lag. So don't think that your machine just has to deal with the other player. You need to be able to survive combat. Is there anything from stopping you from putting a lot of small defences around your base? Only the 5 probe core limit. That stops me putting stuff around the base. Do you have the maritime pack? Yes. Small blue propellers and try and using them instead of jets. Okay. Okay, alright. So, we're... nuclear missile. System is armed. We're just going to wait until we're a little bit closer. Coming in at ridiculous speed and... nukes away? Okay. We now need to guard mode against missiles. Just fire. Okay, now the real question is how... Really? You think you got skills, Mr. Sidewinders? Oh, maybe. Whoa. Nearly. But what I want to know is what the nukes do. Zoom out. What have we got coming in? Hellfires. Where did the nukes go? Did anybody see them? I didn't even see them. Oh, look. There's something going on over here. Did they not fire at the place it was supposed to fire at? Ridiculous. Okay, well, let's try a different attack pattern. You could strap a SAR bomb and vertically climb. We could. I'm going to try the vertical climb with this, actually. We're still not pushing everything that we can. There we go. Let's try this. Oh, we've not quite got it. Look, we're slowing down just a little bit. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You'd want that to carry on going up. So where do we get those guided bombs from? I remember those. Slightly disappointing. Try 3 nukes. We're going to see if we can dive bomb with these. And then we'll go back and do some tweaks. We need some countermeasures. We need to put the blue propellers. Just get the biggest bomb in the mod. Yeah, I need to ask Penguin what the deal with like how much ore do we need for certain things? Nothing's really ever been explicit there. Oh. Is something about to blow up? I'm not sure. Oh no! It's a crash, guys. I apologize. It happens occasionally. Well, it happens quite often. We're going to have to close this down and reopen, which unfortunately means it's going to take forever. Did you hear correctly that I'm dive bombing with nuclear weapons? Yes, you did hear that correctly. Okay, that's ended. Oh, well, sorry about that, guys. As I say, it does happen quite a lot. Okay, the boot is happening. They're only small nukes. Yes, they are only small nukes. I didn't see exactly how big or small they were, but they are only small ones. Okay, so we are on the load screen. Boom, as you guys see. All right. I love the little neon cat on the 64-bit version of the 1.0.5. Love the standby. I kind of like the standby screen. I would like to get a better one. If anyone is a budding artist out there and wants to draw like a very patriotic Klathulian, perhaps sort of communist industrialization inspired type background thing, what's the mod called? North Kerbal Dynamics. Written by Harponer, I believe. Obviously, it's a plug-in for BD Armory. I can never pronounce Bahamut D's name, something like that. Maybe lose the additional fuel tank. Do we have additional fuel tanks on there? I did not see. When you launch nuclear missiles, you should get Beardy to defend them. That might be our plan. I'm just waiting for the save file. A fighter with a SAR bomb and blue propellers can pull vertically and drop it at 2 kilometers safely. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. Anything else? No, that looks like all the chatter that is going on. Thankfully, it was just as the bar of loading filled up completely. That is, of course, the thing. Hello, watcher number 14 that just appeared. Whoever you are, welcome. I'm afraid the game crashed, so we're waiting for it to load back in, but that's okay because we are looking at this loading screen right here. They're looking at that. It's not actually doing anything. Such glorious music. What makes blue propellers so strong? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Come on, give me my save list. Give me my save list. We are in building tanks. Boom, ba-dum. There should be stuff over there. Oh, yeah, that's all good. That's all good. And there's the Swift. Okay, so let's recover that and get back in here. That loaded so quickly for 1.5. Yeah. I tried my best to keep it as streamlined as possible for that very reason. Okay, so let us pull this out. So blue propellers, you reckon get rid of this and add blue propellers, engines. If you spot them, shout it out. We've got submarine electrical engines. Have we got any utility here? Clipper rudder, outboard battery. I'm not sure where the propellers would be, my friend. Unless they kept somewhere other than engines or... Aha! Blue propeller. Is this the one we mean? I'm not sure how we would fit this on. Let's do something about that. We'll put one of... Where's the tiny cubicle octagonal? There we go. We'll pop this in here. That did not connect. There we go, green. That's what we're looking for. I hope this blue one's the one you're on about. When you launch the nuclear missiles, use stock missiles as decoy. Maybe. I need to put rotational on, and then we can... So you reckon that will work, do you? You reckon that will work? I'm not sure what it's going to do, but whatever, we can try it. Let's put, before I do anything serious, no, that's the adjustable missile rails. Somewhere in here I should be able to find the countermeasures. Unfortunately, after all the missiles got changed, everything moved around, so I'm not entirely certain where everything is. I do try to spot it all though. Something like that. Brilliant. Not the crew, the action groups. You go to a 0 and pop them in, because everyone needs to know, oh hell, things are coming at me button. Okay, with that all good, save and launch. It's beautiful, like a four-breasted space alien princess. Oh, they're missiles, not drop tank. Yeah, okay, yeah, got you, War Duck. I now know what we're going. Rotate 180 and attach to the side of the fuel tank. You reckon? We could put more? How come you never stay focused on one thing at one point? You're making defense, and the other you're making play. Yeah, so all my brothers have received what's the word I'm looking for? Diagnoses of ADHD. I'm a little bit too old. I don't think they. I reckon if I'd been tested at the right time, they would have gone, yeah, actually, you're a little bit skitty too. Oh wow. Oh, whoa. Did you see how... So, you know my quest to find a plane that can take off before the missiles can get at it? I think we may have just done it. I think... Oh, wow. Did you... Okay, wait. Revert flight space plane to launch. I want to... We're basically Twitch Johnny Skunkworks. Yes, that is exactly what's going on right now. I could have put these on radial symmetry. I don't know why I didn't think about it, actually. What I want to do is stand by and deactivate the pilot. Let's just see how quickly you can get up to 10 of those, right? Activate that. Okay, and now deactivate the standby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there is no way a plane is going to get in. Okay, yeah. Oh, man. Okay, this is now our defensive plane, guys. Did you see how quickly that's going to... See how quickly that took off? Alright, well, that's what... Ooh. Sorry, I am blown away, guys. I am blown away. Now strap a Saab bomb on it. Yeah, maybe. I just can't believe how quickly that did the thing that it was supposed to do. Okay, next thing. Let's revert it to space plane hangar. No, I didn't want to do that. Try painting it red now. Well, actually what I want to do is stick some more flags on it. We want it to be the Glories machine, right? Let's do this. We want tiny flags, large flags. We want large flags if we can. We can't, maybe not that large. Okay, they're there. We want 2 of those. And then we want something down the sides here. If we can... Ah, nearly. Let's turn that off. And then turn them around. Ah, brilliant. Glories! Glory. So this is not a ground attack. This should be ground defense. We need to swap these out. And we definitely need to swap this chain gun on the front out for something. Ideally for a Vulcan turret or something. That is this not going to give me control? Do you reckon the Vulcan turret will do it? We'll need to replace the ammo, obviously, because that's 20 mil. Ooh, no, that's not quite what we wanted. I want mirrored rather than... Please give me the thing I want. If we can just get in there. Right, that's what I want. Now I want it mirrored. Huh, so hard to get the things doing what you want to do. And then we can do a little bit of offset. And a little bit of twist. And that's still a little bit nasty looking, but it will do. Let's slide it in there. Okay, that's looking good. We also want the Vulcan turret. This one. It's good against missiles, like so good against missiles. So we will use that one. Okay, is this a balanced plane? Is it a balanced plane? Ish. It's a stable plane. Maybe we could do something with the canards to make it a little bit more balanced. But I like it. I like it a lot. Well done, guys. We have made an incredibly good new plane. Yes. Oh, this is so good. Like, this is what I'm going to be using to like mount my thing. Press R. Why press R? Oh, to swap the radial symmetry. Okay, yes. Yeah, I kept on pressing X because I'm a bit of a fool when it comes to things like this. Okay, I think we've made something beautiful here, guys. I really think we have. Well done. I literally wouldn't have done it without you. Thank you all so much. We need something in there, right? What could go right there? I don't know. Something needs to go there. Maybe a battery, maybe a cap, maybe a SAR bomb. No. A little bit of a floodlight. Red, of course. Okay, brilliant. Yes, that's white. Why is that white? What's going on there? I asked for red. Oh well, that'll do. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know why I put that there. It looks good though. It looks good though. Splash effects off, lights off. Okay, save it. Every time he takes off that, I'm on the bottom prop, we'll hit the... What, this one? You reckon this one will will hit the bottom? I don't know, because it worked quite well. Let's just do it. What if you used the Strunk propellers with the box kite like design? Oh no, we'll try it. We'll try it. I mean, these propellers, they're going to be useful for some stuff. Pretty sure they designed planes to be aerodynamically unstable. Yeah, I could go with that. Add more blue props under the wings. I think we might be done with the props. I think we might be done with the props. Okay, literally all I want to do is... Anyway, let's turn all these on. Let's put these up to max altitude. Let's turn on our guard mode. We're going to use the Vengeance from the KSC Island to come and have an attack at this. I think that's what we're going to do now. Guard mode. We're going to turn this down. I didn't attack the Sidewinder missiles, guys. Why did no one remind me? Why did no one remind me? Hey, plane face. How are you doing? Can that plane land? Don't mind. It's not my problem once they launch it. Yeah, I'm sure it can land. There's no way I would launch something that can't land, right? We'll try landing with it. We'll try landing with it. Maybe we could put some courtesy parachutes on there. Maybe put some courtesy parachutes. Looking for the Sidewinders. Artillery missiles. We should play with those at some point. What are these? Moab. Do you reckon we could... Oh. No, anyway. Whilst, yes, we could. It's not what we're trying to do right now. Guys, you got to stop distracting me. Totally your fault, obviously. Is it up here? Nuclear, AMRAAM, Sidewinders. Sidewinders. Do we just want Sidewinders? Does anyone have any preference to air-to-air missiles? Kind of feeling this, to be honest. Kind of feeling this. Do you reckon we could do it here? Ooh. Not sure, but it looks sexy, so we'll go with it. Let's move this forward this way a little bit, and then we'll pull this. What's going on here? Give us control. Give me all the control I want. Okay, let's just make it touch that guardrail. Thank you. If you could, please. And then we'll slide it back, and then this can slide back as well then. Which is what actually my aim was to move these back a bit. Okay, this is good. This is good. Still not as good as it could be, but... Yeah, I'm kind of sold on this, guys. I am kind of sold. I think this is a beautiful little craft that should be able to dodge missiles. So let's save it. Deploy it at the runway. Is there anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. Hide the engines somehow. We could probably do something. Get rid of all the excess weight. Why does it need that many wheels? The other nations will copy you. Of course the other nations will copy me. But yeah, we will try something. We'll try something. Thankfully no one's here watching this right now. Yeah, we could do something to hide this, I'm sure. We could do something to hide that. So what I want to do, fire that up, but dump. Turn these all the way up to maximum. And then we're just going to leave this here. Oh no, we're not. We're not going to just leave this here. We're going to turn that and that and that. Okay, so this would be just like I would leave it if we were going to be leaving it for defensive purposes. The way each missile rail has two sidewind... AMRAAM's on the bottom of the missile rails, and then the problem is if you cluster them too tightly like that, they get all sorts of like collision problems. Well, we'll see what we can do. So what I want to do is fly in with the vent. Where's my other one? Where's the GA? Where's the Swift GA? Just want to fly in, fire a couple of Hellfires at it, and see what happens. Well, a Hellfire and what's the other ground attack? The Maverick. Let's drop a couple of Mavericks at it. Okay. Okay. We're going to launch this one from the runway, which I'm getting a lot quicker at finding. Not the runway, we want it from the KSC Island, right? Which I'm not so quick at finding. Down, down. Jeb, stuff. KSC Island, airstrip. Okay, save. Yes. Thank you. Maybe strap a rocket for assisted takeoff. I don't think we need that. Ram and air intake, 180-degree rotation on the fuel tank and position in the center of the ram air intake. Huh? Do you not like this? Is that what's being said? Because I think that's really nice. Okay. Well, this thing just takes off, doesn't it? So let's just take off. Can't believe how quickly it takes off, though. Just look at that. It's like one of those ridiculous roller coasters. 0 to 100 miles an hour in 4 seconds or something. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're gonna go for that. Team B. We're going to turn our own guard mode on, but I'm not really going to use it. We'll start with the Mavericks, then follow up with the Hellfires, just to see if it can hit. I mean, I suppose I should have gone with the Sidewinders, because that's what I fired at tapes. Oh, this is just so quick. The acceleration. It's hard to deal with. It's hard to deal. Why doesn't Twitchy make 100% vertical takeoff plane? Because I am terrible at VTOLs. But maybe with your guys' help we could do this sort of stuff. Okay, here we go. We're coming in. Oh wow. Just so fast. I'm not used to this much. Just to being this fast. I'm like, wow. Okay, let's arm the missiles. Fire the missiles. One that way. One that way. Okay. Oh man, it's gone. It's just gone, no matter what. Okay, so maybe we want to come in with some. Just look at it. Oh, it's glorious, glorious. Okay, guard mode, go. Maybe we can keep up, maybe not. Why hasn't it fired at me? This is something I want to know. Guard mode's on, it's against vessels, Team A. Everything seems alright. I've not. So this is my first dogfight against anything that's, you know, formidable. I'm not sure how well it's going to go. Oh, did I get it? I didn't see if I got it. I got something. What are these? Debris? Debris is probably not good on a plane so small, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. He's done for. He is done for. Okay. So the chain gun, bit of a winner on that. Okay, so we'll need to replace that Vulcan. Ooh, it's firing at me. It's actually firing stuff at me. That's crazy. Let's dive towards the missiles, because, you know, that's how you do this sort of stuff, right? Oh, that is amazingly good. Alright, we need to come in for a landing now, right? Okay, let's try that. First off, man, this plane. Man, this plane. It's just so nippy. it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, well, we're definitely going to be making good use of this ship design in collaborative warfare. I suppose what we need to do is build something for it to drop out of, right? That's what appeals to me right now. Ooh, just so quick. A little bit of control. Got to get down low. So hide the engines, use ram air intakes and rotate the engines into the centre to hide them. Okay, alright, yeah, I see what you're saying. We will go and have a play with that and see what we can do. Team B, I don't want that on Team B, I want that on Team A. Thank you. So let's get my orbit on the go. No weapon. Not my orbit, my surface. I know what I'm trying to talk about. I don't know how easy this plane is to land, but we will try it. We will try it. Let's just get down low and parachutes would be a good idea. I think parachutes would be better than air brakes. Air brakes are just going to add ridiculous drag. Whereas parachutes, we could just get one parachute in the middle, and that would then hopefully give a balanced, a balanced approach. Man, possibly best landing I've ever performed, ever. Yeah, like those guys should be able to land this thing, right? See how easy that was? I mean, if I can do that, so can they. Okay. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. Back to the space plane hangar. Okay, let's get rid of this. First off, ground defense really needs to change, right? We know this. GD. Okay, so we didn't like this. This needs to be swapped out for the 30mm. This is going to be somewhere. I know where the Vulcan turret is, but I don't know where the other one is off the top of my head. Chain gun. Maybe we could put a howitzer on it? No, we don't want to put a howitzer on it. Okay, there's the chain gun. It wants to be there. Yeah, that looks good. We'll take these away and add 30mm ammo. 2 of them for preference. Do you reckon there's too much? Overkill? No kill like overkill. Alright, and now we need to try and hide these engines, hey? So let's start by collapsing them all in on each other. And then putting them closer. That's looking pretty good, actually. It's looking pretty good. And now we just need to put something around the outside that kind of looks like an engine. Something like that. I mean, what could go wrong here? If we just move this in. Should we see if it flies? See if it flies, right? Save it. Twitchy needs to remember to hide those props, so just hidden the props. Just hidden the props. Try the plane against our defences. Those engines will support anything up to an orange tank with four of them strapped. Okay, we could try that. All right, yeah. Let's just see if this flies. That's an important thing. Does it fly? Thank you, Rushil. Gonna overheat. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll just set it up to maximum altitude, maximum speed, and let it do its thing. Like a modified Weasley. Yeah, it is really, isn't it? It really is. Okay, we want a maximum height, maximum, and maximum. Go. Oh, wait. Go. Okay, we're not having explosions yet. I think, guys, we have made the most winning machine of the entirety. The problem is there's no jet coming out, so the other nations will know something's up. Yeah, trust me, those guys won't know that much. 6 on the back easily has enough for a SAR bomb. Put a Juno inside. I know, I mean, look, that light there, it really looks like it's something. I love it. I love it, actually. This is so good. This is just so good. It's been such a long time since I've been so enthused about a craft I've made. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. There's a trail. There is a trail. It doesn't appear to rip itself apart, and there doesn't appear to be any... what's the other word? Any overheating going on. Super happy fun playing for maximum love and corrective explosion delivery. Yes. Yes, exactly. Oh, this is so good, though. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's put a low profile. Well, what is my ultimate attack plane? Because this is just a defensive plane, right? This is just a defense plane. Like the Vengeance did so well. I might try that. And it just flings itself around. It's amazingly good. It's amazingly good. All right, okay. I'm gonna stop getting to put a gun turret on the back. That's why we gave the chain turret. So it was a 360 degree. 270. No, I think this will do. I think this will, because then Agon Arch will just come along and steal it, right? Oh no, we can't. We can't get anywhere near it. Can't get anywhere near it because the plane thing will kick in. I think we're actually going to be alright. I think we're actually going to be alright. I will definitely. Right, this is stored, saved, and kept. Okay, how much fuel is it using? Not much. I didn't see it get through much. Did you guys see it get through much? I'm not sure. Oh, we'll check that later. Okay, back to what we were supposed to be doing. Do not make a bomber, just add SAR bomb to this. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, that's always a thing. That is definitely a thing. Okay, back to what we were supposed to be doing, right? We're supposed to be making armor for this thing. I think we kind of succeeded. This could definitely use a little bit of a tweak. Like that. And then could probably do with a little scooch. People like a little scooch, right? So, something like that. Okay, that looks good. I think that looks good. Radiators definitely seem to play a small part if they didn't play an actual part. Now what we want to do is put radiators on the outside of these bits. So what I might do is lose this layer of plating here. We'll save this as something separate. And we're going to put that layer of plating back. Don't worry, it's not completely removed. Won't those missiles hit the ground? Maybe. Utilities. We are looking for radiators. Large radiator. Okay. So we've got an edge or a normal panel. So we'll have to do the panel. I see what's going on here. It's got the weird alignment problem that you get when you go a snap to fit. Now, does that looks alright for me. So we'll do 3 of these in like this. Yeah, we could do with the radial symmetry though. That is definitely something that needs to be there. Okay, and then we'll get the small ones and see if we can't. Oh, we can. Oh, this is actually really good. What I might do is get rid of those and then copy this out. Goodbye frame rate. But it should be good, right? Okay, so that's like super panel of super panel-y. Why is this coming off at a funny direction? Let's try this front one. That's better. We want it down thuswards. Like that? Yeah, just like that. So we have 2 layers of armor. We have the armor of glory on the outside. because of course we need to have armor of glory. And then we have the actual armor that does like that would absorb a lot of blows. We could probably do with more radiators elsewhere, right? So things like this end bit here could do with a radiator, maybe kicking up that way. Yeah, like that. I don't like the fact that these and these aren't aligned with each other. Might have to just live with it, but we're going to see what we can do. Something like this. I think it's something like this. Yeah. Anyone see any problems with this so far? If you do, shout them out. Hello, Captain Subs. How are you doing? Captain Subs, have you seen my Patreon post about the new community project I would like to get underway, and of course invite all my patrons to first? If you have not, go and have a read, man. You might like it. Why don't you put a probe core on a really long strut? Maybe missiles target that. Maybe put 100,000 flares on it. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Clipping into the missiles. I don't think anything's clipping into the missiles. Oh, there's a little thing going on right there, isn't there? Okay, well spotted. We'll try and do something about that. Something like this. Yes, exactly that. Okay, this also looks like a good defensive turret. Okay, let's save it. It needs more defenses on top, but that is how it fires out the top. But we will... Okay, let's think about it. How are we going to do it? We've got this... This one, this little bit here that we can turn up, which appears to not have copies all the way around. We want those copies. They're important. So let's angle this upwards even more now. Of course, I'm looking at the wrong angle, so it will go all funny types. And let's get this on here. Not quite as pretty as it could be, is it? Oh, fill the frames. There. That's the one I want. Thank you. Okay. We want to pull this up and in. I mean, is that... That's part clipping nastiness right there, right? I have a feeling this is just going to stop stuff happening, but we will try it. We will try it. If we do that, we can't get up any higher off of that, but if I come in here and try and find the part that it's attached to, that one, right there, we might be able to oomph it up a little bit more. maybe. It's save. And then launch it at the actual runway. KSC runway. How to defeat it? Nukes, yes. Test to see if bullets still can fire. That is the next thing we're going to do. Clear the runway and proceed, yes. Okay. Is there a way to detect a missile lock and make it evade? And can it make evasive maneuvers? No, but it can detect the missile lock and fire countermeasures. Does that thing use 5 probe cores right now? If not, make smaller mini nuke turrets to spread out your mini turrets. No, not mini nuke. Wow, that would be terrible. Yeah, the problem with that 5 probe core rule is, like, nobody wants to make too much lag. And I'm looking at this machine, and maybe this is too much lag. Too many radiators, maybe. I mean, just look at this. This is standard, like, I'm going in for an attack frame rate, all unto itself, before I've even put anything else out. I'm not sure I like that. I shall have to... I don't know, maybe replace the top ones just with a single layer of panels. I'm not certain. Alright, well, we'll see how this fares anyway. to be fair, we've done really well today, guys. We've made a plane that I am so utterly impressed with that I just cannot even begin to explain. We've discovered things about radiators that we never knew before. What else have we done? Made this horrendous thing here. You've seen how bad I am at flying helicopters. We've discovered that there is no way of making the AI pilot work with a helicopter. Death to enemies by lag. Yeah, so this top layer here, we might have to get rid of like the small panels. I mean, look how long this is taking to fly. Okay, here it comes. Oh, that's not what I want. It's not what I want at all. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe we could just park the Iroquois a little bit closer so I can have a better shot at these things. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Would be nice. Okay, let's try that one. And then when this launches, we'll try again. And we're just going to see how much it takes to blow this up. I've got a feeling it's going to explode into many bits relatively quickly. Top armor is unnecessary. This is what we're checking, to be fair. I also agree that the top armor is possibly unnecessary. If not unnecessary completely, it's definitely unnecessarily complex. But we will see about that. Okay, here comes the first strike. Actually seemed to hold up quite well. Only a single target still, so that's good. If we can get this working again, I'll try and take a second shot at it. Next one should be coming in to strike just as I fire. And we'll see what a fourth shot does, and then we'll go in. Wait, Twitchy, you need to make a huge layer of radiators, and then your enemies will just fail. Then remove the radiators while it's your turn, and add them back again when it's the end of your turn. 4 shots. 4 shots is what it can take. Oh man, and then it literally disintegrates. And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, guys. I will see you, well, we're going to see you live on Saturday for my Kerbal career mode, where we're going to Moho and putting some stuff on the moon and things like that. And I'll probably see you next week when we're going to work on this turret a bit more. And maybe the attack vessel and something to do with how I'm going to deploy nukes. But I need to talk to Penguin about that. And I will see you then when we're going to do all that. Bye!